So, I have a little bit of an unnecessary amount of history with this game. Earlier in the year, I had begun playing this game, right? And I somehow remained spoiler-free for as long as it's been out. I did not know the extent of what this game was until, like, a few months ago. Right? When I had finished the Sayori arc, where she commits suicide. And because I myself, I have had issues in that in my past. For transparency's sake, yeah, I used to be very suicidal as a kid. I kind of went into a little bit of a breakdown on stream. And I said, no, I don't want to play this anymore. And I kind of just said, fuck it, I'm not touching this game anymore. Well, I'm gonna go back to it. I think I need to finish this. I think it's fair enough to say that I started something and I need to finish it. So, what better way to start continuing on into a disaster that I'm not prepared to handle than on Halloween, on Spooky Day. So, let me open it up real quick. Oh, Team Salvato. Game is not suitable for children, huh? Yeah. I'm aware. I'm very much aware. Welcome back! Alright, so I'm not going to be able to read chat unless I put it over here. So, yeah, I'm not ready. Okay. Cthulhu words. More Cthulhu words. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance. Okay. And the air, like, she's totally oblivious. That girl is. And my neighbor is a good friend. But staring. Okay. However, I just saw an idol in the front crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh. Oh. Oh, nice. Was that fucking Monica? Oh boy, okay. It's an ordinary, like, mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friends groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Wait a minute. Did Monica just... No. No, she just didn't fucking change reality, did she? I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content by just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There is always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Well, that's true. There are usually no girls in anime clubs. The school day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Wait, this isn't Undertale. Clubs. They aren't really that interested in me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. Yeah. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. August? Oh. Okay, alright. Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect you to see you here. It's been a while, right? Ah, Yeah, it has. You know, I seem to have a new phone, but I forgot to put the FBI's number on speed. You know what, honestly, I think at this point, the FBI is not helpful in this situation. I don't think they're helpful in this situation, so you know what, I'm just gonna put my phone away. Do I have a Bible here somewhere? I probably do. Hold on. But something ain't right with this bitch. Ah, fuck it, whatever. I'm not even religious, but yet I have all these old Bibles that I have. My mom kept them for me, I don't know. I grew up Catholic, what can I say? She kept them for me. Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Yeah, right. And then you killed fucking Sayori, bitch. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, and a murderer. Basically completely out of my league. And a murderer, which is definitely out of my league. So having her smile at me is so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? No, but I do have a fucking Bible that's like somewhere in one of these boxes in my closet that I could throw at your ass. Oh, maybe that won't work. Honestly, because you seem to have bent reality in an unfavorable way. What markers? I have a knife. I guess you could check the closet. Not my closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really, you quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing arguing about the budget and the publicity on how to prepare for events. Wow, you sound like today's current president. I say this as, like, in a few days we're gonna have an election that I could give zero fucks about. Damn. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy something special out of it. Man, I guess the reality is fucking my throat up. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of, dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, it's just got a little bit more interesting, that's for sure. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything, reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members keeps her manga collection in the club room. Alright. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insisted that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey, August? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Fuck no! I won't ask you to join, but don't! Please don't! Please do not ask me to join your club. I know what happens in your fucking club. At least now I do. Please don't. If you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. No. Fuck you. No. Please? No. Well, I guess I have no reason to... Boy! You have every reason. How can you not remember what happened to Sayori? She fucking died because of this woman. Besides, how could I ever refuse something like someone like Monica? You should. Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, August, you know that? No. I'm sweet to other people. You, however, I can't call the FBI on. I can't fucking call the Catholic priest down the street to do an exorcist on you. You're something on a whole new level. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for materials and nothing. You're important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul? My soul! To Monica and her... Maybe that Catholic priest isn't a bad idea. I timidly follow Monica across the school upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally used for a third... Who fucking likes this character? I'm back, bitches? Well, you're back at a really bad time, Acer Cat. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. What the fuck just happened? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Wait, to kill the atmosphere. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. I'm glad to see you haven't changed a bit, Natsu. I'm glad someone hasn't changed. Because I sure have. But anyway, welcome to the club, August. All words escape me in this... I don't blame you, dude. This club, it's full of incredibly cute girls. That's not what I'm talking about. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? No. What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. But I sure do. I want to fucking cram her throat into that fucking pole. Her small figure makes me think that she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is not Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. Yuri's the vice president, huh? It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet the both of you. So, I ran into August in a classroom and he decided to come check out this club. No, I fucking didn't. You dragged me into this. Why? Ah, yes, DDLC, a totally normal and family-friendly game. Oh, definitely. But then again, Acer Cat, you should know I'm not family-friendly. Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to not let me know in advance before you bought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that. I just happened to run into him. Why do I feel like that wasn't even true? In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? That would be great. Why don't you come sit down, August? I don't want to come sit down, dude. I'm good. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I sit next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here. I really want to fucking kill you. But we'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay? Well, I'll make sure you feel right at home in that closet right there. And I make sure that I lock that door and make sure you never fucking come back. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Well, you certainly are doing the exciting part. The fun part, not so much. If you try to put Sayori's file back in, it will do something weird. Very weird. Wait, where's her file at? I'm curious. It must be hard to start a new club. Where's her file at? Acer Cat, I want to try that. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting on all the effort to start something brand new. Especially once it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Well, I mean, that is true. These streams of this game aren't that fucking great. And it's just me reading and reacting to something I've never played before, so... You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That's just Twitch in a nutshell, babe. But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. I don't want to. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. I don't know? Ah, fuck. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must really work hard to just to find these two. Yuri returns to at the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in the middle of each of us before setting down a teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? And don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help enjoy a good book? No, actually, you know what? Me drinking coffee has helped chill my nerves a bit with this fucking game, especially when I know what it is now. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading it might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles herself in relief. It's August. What kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how I've read little of these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep comfort. Yeah. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Well, telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Donut Lilele is my favorite emo. Is it really? That's good. That's great. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Then you're gonna like the game you're in, bud. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagining to completely throw you for a loop? Salvado, you could keep stroking your big dick, dude. Just stroke it longer. Keep stroking, bud. Stroke it good. You got this. Stroke, stroke, stroke. Stroke yourself, bud. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can make to at a minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. How's that so? Really, if a story makes me think to take me to another world, then I can really put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a brief second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. Give it back. Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. You're not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels, sharing the level of writing that takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is a writing that's to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and show them even to your deepest reaches of your heart. That's just true for anything, though. You know, like, that's just true for anything. Really. Do you prefer Yuri or Natsuki? I think I prefer Yuri over Natsu. Because Natsu's a fucking bitch. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you, share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri quizzically look at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Okay, I will not spoil. Please don't. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. So, I know Yuri has like a weird knife thing. I don't know what specifically the details of that knife thing are, but last time I played this, she like licked my fucking cut wound for some reason. So, I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. Well, we should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I decided we'd take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, August? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look, and I'll lose my train of thought. All three of the girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. Guess I need to tell you the truth, August. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. No, you're good. You could just walk away and you could, like, you know, not fucking deal with Monica and these 2 fucking people and just go home. Play video games. Stream. Ban everyone in chat. Ban yourself from chat. Ban Twitch. Ban yourself from Twitch. Ban your laptop. Stay the fuck offline. For good. Make all the right choices. And do not talk too much to Monica. Well, that's out of my fucking realm, apparently. It would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price that I need to play... Oh my god. August, you horny fuck. They're not even fat, dude! That's gonna change when I play this fan version later. Not on stream, I don't think, but... Okay, I'm decided. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, August? Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left Avril, I would be super pissed. And August, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time. Okay? Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Okay, everyone. With that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me. August, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Oh yeah, I'm gonna express myself, alright. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. Can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Well, fuck Monica. Fuck this bitch. This one, maybe. Will I be really happy to spend every... No, you won't. No, you won't. You will not. I'm sure there will be good fortune. I guess we'll start with poem tonight. You've unlocked a special. Would you like to read it? Hold on. Acercat's telling me to check Discord. Okay, maybe that Monica is okay. That Monica is okay, and Plumpchew does a fucking amazing job with their art. I love Plumpchew's art. They're good artists. I like how soft they make their shit too. Also, do next time put that in NSFW art if you can. So, yeah, sure. Can you hear me? Oh. Wait. The fuck? Oh. What? What the fuck was that about? Special poem? Empty slot? Okay. Wait. Alright, whatever. Alright, chat. Let me do this one real quick, because I'm going to do a lot of negative emotions with this. Agonizing. Yeah. Okay. The next one I'll let you guys do, because this one I'm doing just to get that out of my system. Pain, depression, grief, defeat. I'm trying to think all the words that I can think of that connect to Sayori. Broken, shame, uncontrollable, broken. Memories. Disoriented. And, romance, misfortune. And, despise, yeah. Contamination, Doki Doki. Okay, why not? And then, I know that means heartbeat. Heartbeat. Existence. Judgment. Wrath. Existence. Misery. I'll do misery. And then... childhood. And then, what's this last one? Disown. Hi again, August. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. I was going to. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. No. 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 At least I was the last to come in, so everyone else was already hanging out. What was going on with your face, Yuri? What's going on with your face? Your face! What's going on with your face? Your face! I hope this isn't too overwhelming. Is it a commitment of a commitment? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. What happened to you? Natsu, what happened to you? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who keeps... Monica, get the fuck out of the way. Monica! Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, August. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? No, you won't. You fucking won't. You liars. You fucking liars. You fucking liars. You won't do that. No, you fucking won't. I do not agree with that. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well... I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do so like something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Wow. I mean, you know what? I think my fucking guy... I think August here is, like, simping the fuck out of Yuri right now. Like... I think you have a chance to get here. I think you have a chance to get banned with this game. I don't know. Why? Why? Explain to me that. Explain to me why. What's the banning offense? I already showed Sayori killing herself. Blood? I don't think blood would be the case, because if that's the case, if that was the case, then I would have been banned long ago. There's so much more that I've done worse on this channel that I probably should have been banned for. That's not even joking. For context, I played a fat fetish weight game called Pokemon Fat or something like that. So, yeah, I don't think you could get banned for this, Acer Cat. Not this game. It's not on the list of games that you can get banned for, at least that I'm aware of. So, I just felt like, well, Vice President that I should help get started on something you might like. He already reaches into her bag and pulls out of it. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, but you should keep it even if you don't want to usually read it. And we could, discuss it if you want. Okay, you know what? She's not too bad. This is how's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, so despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover, but it looks like the same book that she's lent to me. More than that, she seems to be the first on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at Nario's me for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. You know what's funny though? I actually do tend to do that too. Like, I'll space out and I'll accidentally stare at fucking people, right? And then when they notice it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm being stupid right now. Like that tends to happen. And I'm looking at myself and I'm like, oh my god, they saw me spacing out and staring at them. Fuck. God damn it. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed her eye. I wouldn't have fucking noticed that. Oh my god. Bruh. I wouldn't have noticed that. What the fuck? What the fuck? I wouldn't have noticed. I should be mortified, but I'm not. I'm fucking laughing. But I'm just rereading this a bit, so that's a book that you just gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. How is my character not seeing that? Like, how is he not, looking at her eye just floating there being like, aha. Yeah, I guess he's so horny that he wants the fucking puss regardless of the floating eye. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Bruh, what the fuck is this chick reading? And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. Float. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding by people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to. Uh-oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. I bet you are. I bet you are, Yuri. I bet you fucking are. I bet my character's just like sitting in the fucking other side of the table just thinking, God, I feel like I'm remembering a fucking girl, but now I'm thinking about it, this fucking place is just crazy in general. And he's just spacing out and looking at a fucking wall while she's talking. The book, I mean. Not the thing with the limbs. Right. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yeah! Yeah? Yeah, that is a little dark. Wait, was the closet always open? Now that you mention it, I don't really remember if it was. Hold on. I can't believe I'm pulling my own fucking video up. Let me go back a bit. Let me check. Pulling up my own fucking Doki Doki playthroughs. Jesus Christ. Let's see here. I'm trying to look for my playthroughs. Oh, here they are. Let's see. I'm gonna look at this last one. I really don't want this last one. Let's see here. Are we going back to the class? No, this isn't class related. Oh no. This isn't class related. Hold on. I think it was part 2? Yeah. According to my playthroughs, yeah. It was. God, that quality looks shit. I mean, my quality still is shit, but god damn, that was the first. Anyway. Yeah, the closet was always open. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Erie made it sound like like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. How did it sound nice? Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, August? It's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. Don't worry. I swear to God, this man really be simping this fucking girl. Okay. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Wait, but how would you remember that if you don't even fucking know this chick? I know the back of my head, like, yeah, I remember the first playthrough with Sayori, but my character doesn't remember that. How would he remember that specific detail about Yuri unless there's something that came over? It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of challenges you took from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, it's not just because someone wants to be evil. Well then. But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Why does it sound like something Sans would say? Like, it really fucking does. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Hey, you wanna have a fucking bad time? I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Whoa. I kind of... Whoa. Hold on. Click that. Click that, you greasy little rat. And suddenly... I needed to read that. Thank God for Twitch's clip thing. My whole body gets incredibly glitched words. Wait, hold on, I saw something else. Oh, it was just more glitched words. What the fuck is going on? Oh, so I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. So, and please, stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. No, that sounds like something else. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Swear to God, game, please don't fuck with my head like this. Not today. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Sit next to the seat next to your... yeah. Are you sure? You seemed a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just I'm not very used to that it's reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. You know what, honestly, I don't think my guy has the fucking right idea. I think he doesn't seem to understand that, his fucking world is fucked, and it's all because of one person. And, I have a feeling, a sneaky suspicion, that it's all because of Monica. I really fucking do. I don't know what it is in me, but this bitch has these fucking obvious evil vibes to her that I do not like. It said my whole body... I know. I read it earlier. She just has these weird vibes. I don't like her. I do not fucking like her. She really makes me uncomfortable. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. That's kinda cute, but it's kinda... I don't know. Sorry. Motherfucker. We gotta read again? We gotta read it again. Let's clip that fucking shit. I do not... You're making this difficult, girl. Man, it's a good thing I'm streaming this, because I wouldn't have been able to read this instead. Hold on. Go back. What the fuck is this girl saying? I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. This girl... Okay. You know what? Honestly, okay. So for trans... I guess I have to have a fucking conversation, right? So, when I was a kid, I had to get admitted into a hospital. Because my mother could not handle me. For some fucking reason. Like, I was a pretty shitty kid growing up. Like, I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm an innocent kid. I was a pretty shitty kid growing up. But instead of, like, doing the right thing as a parent, she just admitted me into a hospital, right? And there was nothing wrong with me at the time. There was nothing wrong. Clearly, I have a little loose screws nowadays because I stream. But I went in this hospital, right? And, there clearly was nothing wrong with me as a kid. I was just a fucking weird autistic child. But, there was a girl in this hospital. I can't remember her fucking name. I think it was, like, Tyler or something, right? And, like, you know, in these settings, like, you have to respect other people and their mental disorders, right? It's obvious you have to do that. But this girl had schizophrenia. Like, the worst kind imaginable, like... The schizophrenia that, like, you know, you're gonna probably be super stalkerish and like very creepy, and like you're gonna be obsessive compulsive. And at the time, like, I'm used to that nowadays because, well, a lot of my friends tend to be obsessive compulsive and stalkerish. But back in the day, I didn't know how to handle that. So this girl was so obsessive around me that it kind of got scary. Like, at one point, I was just sleeping in bed, and the nurses didn't do jack shit to stop this girl from waking up, grabbing a chair, and sitting it right in front of me. Right? And sitting there watching me sleep. Okay? And then, like, I feel shitty now, growing up as a kid. Growing up now, I feel like a shitty person after what had happened. Because I think prior to my discharge, because I was only there for like 3 days. 3 or 4 days. But prior to my discharge, I was such a shitty kid. I really do feel bad about this, especially since she has a severe condition, like schizophrenia, right? I kind of convinced everybody, I kind of got everybody, or convinced everybody, I think it was more or less convincing, to basically fucking treat her like shit. And I feel really bad about that now, because I was like 12 or 13 at the time. I didn't fucking understand completely, because again, autism, how that shit was. But she was so obsessive and stalkerish to me at the point that I fucking had it, and I was just glad I was leaving. So I thought, you know what, I might as well make her life hell, because she made mine hell. But now that I've grown up, I'm like, wow, that was really fucking shitty of me. And the reason why I bring this story up is this Yuri has some weird fucking traits that I do not gel with, and they come from this one chick that I had to experience as a kid. Anyway, I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk under until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean almost touching. It feels like my arms is in the way. Instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her left thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after reading it and flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, sure. I glance over at Yuri's face again. Ari's me. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? No, I don't think it's that. I think you're just in my fucking boundaries. Is what it is. I think that's what it is. I think you're in my boundaries. You know, my bubble? Your eye. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page point, so I turned it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as it catches my under. Hey Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. You say what? Talking about you want to feel my body heat and shit? What? Fucking simp. Acer Cat knows what's up, man. He knows exactly what's going on here. Fucking simp, man. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That way, that's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why they came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Is it that obsession with knives? Is that what she's thinking? The licking of the wounds too? I won't lie though. This angle of her with her fucking eye like that is kind of fucking hot. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's a good angle. That's fucking okay. Yeah. All right. You know, Ace. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fucking simp. I get it. Eh? That one too. Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little. My breathing. Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? August? Something happened just now? Yeah? I have no idea. Yuri is acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Anyway, you worried about her? Oh no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Why would I be the one to do anything to her, Monica? Clearly I'm the one who should be fucking worried about you doing something, you fucking cunt. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri does this sometimes. It's just nothing. It's nothing alarming. All right, if you say so. Anyway, we don't want to start sharing our poems with each other. Yeah? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd just start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. What should I show my poem to first? I'm gonna show it to Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was into her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I've shared mine with her first. What? August, if you're not gonna take this club serious, then go home. What? What do you mean? Take it seriously. Check Discord? You know, it's funny, I use this. I use this fucking glass image in my first thumbnail of the first playthrough. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that Yuri is fucking is fuckable. Yes, I like this Yuri. This Yuri, yes, absolutely, 100%. I like this one. This Natsu, not so much. Fuck that Natsu. Not the artists. Okay, allow. Yeah. Square up that. Yeah. Harsh. What you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like you to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Oh, sorry. You'll get better anyway. Wow! August finally fucking grew a pair! Holy shit! Good shit, August. You learned to grow a pair against this fucking cunt. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off trying again. Fair enough. We'll teach their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay. Alright. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can rake. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. You know what? Natsu. You're a cunt. But your fucking poems are adorable. They're 100% grade A adorable. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so... My fucking... Okay, August is such a fucking troll. He's just fucking with her at this point. For the sake of fucking with her. Let's see. Okay. I think I should turn off this lava lamp real quick. Hold on. Having a little bit of a bad day. There we go. Turning it off. There. Why are you so convinced that I would like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. She's not wrong. I've had a few people in my life who thought fucking, you know, high school fucking essays and writing and shit is the hot shit. And then I went to college, and they still think it's hot shit. A lot of those people got an F. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But that isn't the point of a poem for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Uh-huh. Also, has her hair always been this disheveled? Like, has her, like, bow ties and shit always been this disheveled? Like, I just noticed that till now. Has that always been this way? Always wondered. Anyway, but the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, and then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps people bring out the feeling in it the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! She has a little tooth. I just noticed that. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, you know? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. Fair enough. Oh, no. Well... I don't have the FBI on my side, I don't have the Catholic priest on my side. Well, fuck it. Hi, August. Having a good time so far? Yeah, no. It was fun until you decided to stop by. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you want to have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. How about cancel the club, kill yourself, and fucking get out of my life? It's always been that disheveled, really? Oh. Didn't know that. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Yeah, kill yourself. Like Sayori did, because you caused her to, you fucking bitch. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. But I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway. Want to share your poem with me? Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, August, we're all a little bears today, you know? That's the sort of bear we all have to learn to get past soon. That's true. Great job, August. I was gonna go, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. Well, I mean, yeah, I was mourning for Sayori. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Oh, really? Really? That's cute. Because remember, if I recall reading your poems, yours had a lot of detachment from reality too. If I remember. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. Well, okay, yeah, you know what? Fair enough, because I give up on people too, so... But I'm not detached from reality, unlike you. She spent so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. Stop. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets a little too serious, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. Alright, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. That's how she is, though, I believe. Alright? Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? You see. Well, then let's read it then. Huh. Alright, let's look at this detached fucking reality bullshit that Monica has. Hole in wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? That sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way. It's right here. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So what do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Damn, I sound like Shoklu now. Damn. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. But, I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. So it's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You know what, bitch? Fuck you. You killed Sayori, you bitch! Ah! If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Fuck you. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. You keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So, just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Oh, okay. Well, Yuri, hey. Here, as Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yours first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. Well, that's because we did, actually. We did. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares blankly at me and then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just mean, Yuri shows off unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if it's breaking down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style sound very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic. Either they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Oh, sorry, mortals. unfortunately cannot see chat. So, hi, how are you? Will he reply? Find out next time on Chat Reviews. He will reply one day. Yeah. Hey, bud. Sorry about that. Here's the thing, right? I'm using my main screen to play the game, but the thing is my second screen has chat on it. Okay, and I'm more hyper fixated on the game at the moment. I usually try to read chat, but because of how I have this set up, couldn't see chat. So I'm sorry about that, Mortar's Mortal. I hope you're doing okay, man. I really am. Sorry about that. Hope you're having a good night. Happy Halloween. Anyway. Her staring is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing it, but even a single poem. Not just finding them, but building them. But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. So, it might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Yeah, I know. Okay. Fair enough. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Just kind of funny. After all, it isn't supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a literature club. All right, let me read this. I fucking suck at reading cursive, so give me a sec. Ghost under the light, did the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow? Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Fair enough. That was beautiful. Oh my, that was beautiful. I'm sorry, I must have such terrible hype. No, you're good. I mean, it is kind of bad. Don't get me wrong. I couldn't read cursive. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it looked like it took a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I swear to God, sometimes I think this fucking game literally is listening to me speak and then inputs it. This is fucking crazy how closely connected I am to this character. That's a relief. Also, I like the Motherfucker! I just said... You did? Oh, that's fine. I mean, to be honest though, here's the thing, right? I don't think any person should expect a streamer to read chat all the time. All the time. I don't think that that's the case. So when you come into a stream and you expect someone to read your messages and you can get impatient because, oh, well, he's a small streamer. He also doesn't have an active chat. Maybe he'll notice me. And, I can't because I'm playing a game and I can't see chat. Then, at that point, it's not a me problem. That's just being an entitled chat member, in my opinion. Like, you're being entitled as fuck. And I'm trying to give you the courtesy of, acknowledging you. You know? Like, you're more than welcome to get the fuck off the stream if I don't recognize you. Or if I don't notice you because I can't read chat. I'm cool with that. You know? And I'm trying to be very patient with people, usually. So, my thing is just if you're going to come onto my stream, be respectful. If I will eventually get to your chat message. Unless it's a heavy flood of people. Then good luck with that. But I don't think any streamer, myself included, should be degraded to just, hey, you're my message reader whore. You know? So, I just think at that point, you're just an entitled chat member, and, there's no point for me to, sit there. Am I gonna read your chat messages eventually? Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, absolutely. I love it when people come on my stream so I can have a nice conversation. But shit like that just pisses me off usually. And I try to give a lot of people courtesy to be like, alright, I got you. I'll read you. Like, my thing is just simple. It's, if I don't notice you and I'm paying attention to the game, I'm paying attention to the game. Okay? If you want to talk to me, there's a reason why there's a Discord server. I'm just saying. Anyway. Sorry to go on a tangent, man. If he wants his messages to be read, he just has to go on and I'm just chatting. Absolutely. Yeah. No, I agree. If you want to go on just chatting, you can go on just chatting. Like, I just opened this too. Okay. Good shit. Good shit. I'll have to show this later. I'll have to show this later, Acer Cat. I'm gonna show this here in a bit. But that's just my thing, though. You know? Like, I will read your messages when I get to it. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a bitch and, like, an entitled fuck, but when I'm reading shit like, you know, like what Mortal here is saying, it's like, will he reply? Find out next time on chat review. It's like, alright, dude. You can just hop the fuck off my stream. If you're that impatient, go to just chatting. I guarantee you there will be people there. But if you want to come back and just watch and have a damn good time, dude, I'm there to have a good time. And if I see you in chat, I'll make sure that I can read your messages when I do. You know? Besides, you know, that's just my thing. Anyway. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. To be honest, this is my first time sharing and I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest this book. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, August. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But I remember that the poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. I like your streams because you're chill, and that's why I see you. Well, I appreciate it, man. I try to stay a little chill. I mean, I'm not here to fucking cause hell for people. I'm here to have a fucking damn good time with all y'all. Because I love every single person who comes on this chat. Whether you're an asshole, like me, or you're just like Acer Cat who just wants to have a good time and chill. You know? Like, my thing is, as a streamer, is I want to incorporate some type of, like, hey, yeah, we're a bunch of fucking weirdos. Let's just have a good time with it. Let's not be all on edge about stupid shit. You know? Leave that shit, or let's just get this over with. You know? Where I actually talk shit about people. You know? I was lucky to find your Twitch channel. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate you coming by and just having an amazing time. You know? Besides, my thing is like, if you come onto this stream, we're here to have a good time. We're here to be like buddy and just have a fucking good time. You know? If you can't handle that, then I don't know what to say. Like, maybe watching streamers isn't for you. Maybe you should just go to YouTube. So, they usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Are you talking about Sayori? I feel like she's talking about Sayori. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more soul than putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. Yeah? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know? I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, August. Me too. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Even if as if everyone is judging me in my mediocre writing abilities. Wait, was that out of tune? I thought that was out of tune for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Yes, this was. It was an out-of-tune thing. Oh, okay. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuro smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem with... Oh, no. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute! Did you even completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about feeling of giving up. How can it be that can be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. It's trying to say something nice. Yeah? Yeah? You mean to have tried that hard to come up with something nice, just say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Why did I have to couple with suggestions? Well, if I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and August did too. So based on that, I would gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me? I appreciate the offer, but I spend a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And August liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh. I didn't realize that you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah? When Sayori died, it's like the game's universe got reset, but yeah, that's what I'm like feeling like that's the case. But I feel like also the game doesn't want to like forget either. It has that Undertale thing where it's like it doesn't want to forget and it has residue left over and it's trying to hold on, but at the same time the player or someone else is interfering with it to force it to forget, to force it to do something other than what it was intended to do. You know, like that's what I feel is coming from this game. It's interesting. You're just stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that August appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. And if I was full of myself, I would have deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do really cute to you. You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as August started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. So wait, she has a big boob insecurity apparently. Man, I think oh. You're acting like as young as you look, Natsuki. What the fuck is happening? Hey, look who's talking. You want to be an edgy bitch. What the fuck? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much. Ooh, what the fuck? See? You're just saying that to prove my point. Most people learn to get up. What the fuck is going on? If you want to prove anything, stop harassing. Whoa, you think you can kind of like. The only cute thing is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. He breaks the fourth wall up. Cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do. Don't. Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let's August hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll head over and kills it for you after that. It's only your turn since she noticed I was standing here. August? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. What the fuck, dude? Alright, oh, my bad. Okay. I gotta read this again. I gotta read. How did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know anything about... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? With whoever I agree with. So of course that's going to be... What? This makes me uncomfortable. It does, doesn't it? It makes me uncomfortable too. I am going to pick Yuri. Bruh, let me... Wow, you're a cunt, aren't you, Monica? Okay. You are a fucking cunt. I mean, okay. Alright, Monica, you know what? Fair enough. This is the one time you actually intervened, but you fucked shit up. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some present I am, right? I can't even confront my own cult members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I've never had it in me to put my foot down against others. You literally dragged my fucking ass into this club after I know what you do. You did to Sayori. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You fucking cunt. But I never had it in me to put... you understand, right? Anyway. If this makes me want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend my... Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's walking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. August, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so we can go home. So you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she says something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Yeah, I know. It's not gonna something you don't want me to around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I just didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with August. It would just be a bit embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. But well, I think that's a good place to just go fuck myself with. Oh, I'm gonna put this one here too. And this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Right. Yeah. Well. Wow, that's a lot to take in. Way to fucking bombshell me coming back into this. Whew. Okay. Try deleting a character file. What do you mean? Deleting a character file? I don't want to try that. I like genuinely why? Explain to me why I should do this. I'm looking at this. Hold on. Where is Steam? Steam. I just saw it too. Oh, it's in local row. Yeah, that's right. There we go. App data. Isn't it roaming? Yeah, it might be roaming actually. Huh. I'm looking for it right now. Hold on. Discord. Try Steam. HTML cache. That's not what I'm looking for. No. Okay, I gotta remember how to like. Sayori's file got deleted when she died. So what? Like, I can't access Sayori again? Let me see real quick. Bro, it's been so long since I've been like in like Steam's folders and shit. Hold on. Let's do this. Doki. Doki. Alright, while that's working on that. It's gonna come back later, will it though? So like what will happen if I like try to you know what, I'm not even gonna spoil it. I will let that happen. But I am kind of curious because I'm gonna let that run for a bit. But I am kind of curious as to see what happened. So I'm gonna put Doki Doki in my C drive and let's see what happens. If I can find fucking Doki Doki in this. Actually, you know what? This shit is so fucking unnerving. It really is. I don't know what this game is doing to me that's like fucking me up. But it really is something. Jesus Christ, I have an SSD. Come on, load this up a bit faster. Chop chop. Chop fucking chop. Let's go. You know what? While we're doing this, um, I I'm gonna save this because I'm gonna keep this because it's fucking funny. You know what's funny too? Oh. C program files that Steam apps common Doki Doki Literature Club DD lock. A lock file? What the fuck does that mean? Program files at 86. Okay. Steam. Mm-hmm. Common. Doki Doki. Oh, hey, I found it. I found it. Can you hear me? Oh, okay. I found that poem, by the way. Since we're on the topic, I I found the poem. Hold on. Wow, I found that poem. Hold on. I'm gonna let me do this real quick. Hold on. What the fuck? Bruh, what is this bullshit? Hold on. Here. Let's read this together, shall we? Here, let me like zoom it in for y'all. I don't know if y'all could read that, but I'm gonna zoom it in a bit. There we go. Wow. Okay, I'm reading bits and pieces of it as I go, and I'm just like, what the fuck? All right. Okay, here you go. That's about as good as it's gonna be, but okay. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, elitism, self-doubt. Wait a minute. Loathing? Okay. Dread? That would be Saori, I think. All thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find, into their willpower, starving them all of motivation and desire, into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food. Oh, I see where this is gonna come into play later for the other fan game of this. Funny enough, though, Acer Cat, that Yuri piece that you showed me on Discord, that came from that game. Apparently, or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable, tangled. So wait a minute. Starving them all of their motivation and desire, that would be Saori. So then what about these two? In their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt into in their comfort food. Why does that actually sounds kind of hot? I'm not gonna lie, actually, kind of. That's fucked up to say, but like coming from my fetish, yes, that's kind of fucking hot. I won't lie. Um, it's fucked up. I agree, but still, there's no justifying it. What can I say? Or into a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of the cute new shirt. Why do I feel like that might be important later? I feel like that's important later. Such a deplorable, tangled mass is already present in every single one of them. That's why I choose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. Wait a fucking minute. Why do I feel like... Hold on. Going in the files is part of the game too. Is it really? Hold on. Well, I guess I gotta show this real quick. Okay, I guess I'm not. I guess I could go fuck myself. I guess, but yeah. Give me a sec. Let me open this. Let me open this up real quick. I don't really feel comfortable showing like PC and shit, but sure. Just give me a sec. I don't feel comfortable with this, by the way. I'm just being honest with you, but window capture. I don't think anything is gonna show. There we go. Here. There we go. Mista is dying. Mista's always. It's 4:48. Mista is dying. And Mista's always dying, dude. What's the difference? All right, let's look at characters because we. Wow. Oh my god, that's actually funny. That's not funny. So now I have 44%. Hold on. Can we find the Saori character file online? I'm actually curious now. Saori. CHR. Um. This guy just put a fucking cinnamon roll in here. Is this a media fire? Is this what I need? Let's see here. Hey, okay, let's see. I'm gonna try it. I wonder why. Okay, so I just put her character back in. I really don't want to fuck up my save, but let us... No, 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 no. No. Okay. I'm gonna... Chat, I'm kind of nervous. I don't want to fucking fuck this up. Let's try it. Oh. The hell? Okay. Well, I can't unfortunately try it. I mean, we don't see the game. Oh, you don't? Don't worry about it, dude. There was nothing there. I'm not gonna explore that because there was nothing there to explore. So we're gonna keep her in documents for now. We'll keep her locked away safe for now. But yeah, that's interesting. First run. Images, scripts. We don't see the game. Okay. I mean, that's fine, man. I mean, there was really nothing there. I was only showing it for the sake... I was only trying to see if there was something there. There wasn't. Not that I was aware of. Alright. Happythoughts.png. Don't delete Monica's file. Why? What happens if I delete Monica's file? What the fuck? Trace back. Oh no, that's the that's what we encountered recently. Like last few playthroughs. Okay. Renpy. Is there anything in here? I'm gonna show you guys this image here in a sec, chat. I just wanna check something real quick. Lib. Well, that's all Linux shit. Never mind. Game. Saves. Oh. There are no saves, apparently. Contents. Resources. Icons. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay. Well. It just gets weirder and weirder. Yeah, I mean it does, actually. That's not even funny. That's actually true. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna, like, do something real quick. I am going to put this... I don't even know where I'm gonna put this. I think I copy-pasted it. Hold on. No, I didn't. Did I even save it? I don't think I did. I want to show this. It's funny, too, because I literally was just talking about Saori this whole fucking time. And, how I'm just, like, fucking confused. Oh, it won't... What? Oh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is just a complete fucking rabbit hole, man. Like, this game is fucking interesting. I'm not gonna lie. That's Saori. Huh. I guess I gotta, like, continue playing this again. Because the title of that was called Happy Place, by the way. That was called Happy Place. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Um, next time I play this, we'll go deeper into the files. That was interesting, apparently. Holy fuck! I just unlocked a whole. I realized how much was. I didn't realize how much was into that.